as a mom, there are times when my husband and my kids decide that they would like to have a fun movie night. So the TV's on, I'm really just needing some sleep. And that is exactly whenever I'm reaching for these earplugs. One of the biggest questions that people ask about these earplugs is, are they noise canceling? How well do they actually block the noise? I think it's really important to have like realistic expectations. So this is not like an AirPod noise canceling. However, they do pretty well. You're still gonna hear some background noise, some conversations. You're still gonna hear like the talking of the TV and like kids being in the room, but I think like as a mom, that's just normal. But what they do really well is actually like taking the edge off of the actual like loudness. So you can tell that it's like really muffled. That makes it so much easier for me to just like relax and fall asleep. Another common question is do these actually stay in place? For me is yes. I think the key is actually finding the correct size for your ears. So I'm someone who has a little bit more sensitive ears. I don't know if we remember the old like iPhone hard plastic headphones. I was not able to like wear those for extended lengths because it would just like start to hurt the insides of my ear and they would be very sore. These are not like that. They are so soft. I'm not sure if you can see this, but like I'm barely putting any pressure and they're so squishy. They slide in super easily and I just give it like a little push. And so it's crazy. Like once you put them in, you can tell there's like such a muffled difference in the actual sound. So it kind of is giving like the underwater vibes. But again, I think finding the actual appropriate size for your ears is actually the key to getting the best like reduced sound quality out of these. Come with multiple sizes, which I really appreciate because everyone's ears are obviously different. And I'm not kidding you, they genuinely do so well staying put in your ears all night long, regardless of tossing and turning. Every once in a while, yeah, one will pop out, but by that point, I'm already asleep and I don't really care as long as I can find it in my bed the next day. People also ask if kids can use them. And I would say since they include different sizes, I could definitely see how they would work for older kids, but even the smallest size still looks more like for an adult versus a child. Again, it's gonna be dependent on the size of the actual ear. The comfort is honestly probably one of my favorite things about these, aside from helping me get good restful sleep at night. And since I've been using them for a year and a half, I can genuinely say I wouldn't keep reaching for them if they weren't comfortable. Like even whenever I have them in and I'm asleep laying on that side, it doesn't really, like obviously you can tell that something's in your ear, but it doesn't bother me at all. Overall, these simple little earplugs have genuinely helped give me like restful sleep on the nights that my family decides that they're gonna throw a party in our bedroom. And I've had mine for a year and a half and I still use them pretty regularly. I would say anyway from maybe like 3 to 4 times per week. And they've definitely earned their permanent spot in my nightstand drawer.